I spent 8 days in a hospital bed because I ignored my health for years. And the scariest part, I wasn't reckless or careless. I just didn't realize how quietly damage builds up when you keep ignoring yourself. If you are someone who thinks health can wait, then this video will change your mind. Welcome to Just Her Life, a space where we talk about growth, studies, and taking care of ourselves honestly. Let me start from the beginning. I've been a certified healthy food avoider since childhood. Milk, paneer, vegetables, fruits, straight to the dustbin. My body kept asking for nutrition and I kept giving excuses. When I was a baby, my mother would put a bottle of milk in my mouth. When she came back, it would be empty. She'd smile, thinking, oh, my baby drank all her milk. But little did she know, I didn't drink it. I just spilled it all over my clothes, and my clothes were wet with milk. Honestly, that pretty much sums up my relationship with health. Before I continue, I want to pause for a moment. If you're someone who likes grounding exercises, let's just take a quick breath together. Imagine you're inhaling positivity, calmness, and strength. Hold it for a while and then exhale. Like you are letting go of your stress, your fear, your depression, anxiety, or any negative thoughts. Let's just do it. If you like it, you can do it multiple times. Also, a small interactive thing, I'm trying to be multilingual. In my language, Hindi, we greet elder people saying namaste, like this Namaste. And I would love to learn how you greet people in your language in the comment section below. Okay, back to the story. Because of my childhood trauma, I had to learn a lesson. Then comes the first real warning in 2022 COVID. On New Year's, my father and I were infected with COVID. We were positive, but thank God it was mild, so we quarantined at home. And my mom and brother took care of us like angels. And here's the irony, we recovered well. We, for once, ate everything healthy, like healthy breakfast, soup, lunch, milk, dinner, everything super healthy. And within 15 days, we were hale and hearty again. But as soon as we recovered, we were back to unhealthy junk food. We pretended as if nothing happened. Lesson not learned. Later, that same year, during my 12th exams in September, I fell seriously sick again. And this time, it was so bad that I needed help to even stand. Since local treatments didn't work, I was finally admitted to a hospital. And that was the first time that my health truly interrupted my life. The doctor diagnosed the issue quickly and reassured us, and within 5 days, I was discharged. Of course, with a huge list of precautions and a specific diet. Soon after I came home, my mother and brother fell sick. My father contacted the same doctor who treated me, and with proper guidance and medicines, all three of us recovered well. But as soon as we recovered, what we did? Back to same old unhealthy routine and junk food too. Then came 2025. The first half of 2025 was honestly good. It felt beautiful. I mean, life was full when you meet with your friends, you spend time with family, you travel, and Auto Expo 2025. It was amazing. But then the second half hit hard. I still remember the exact date, 19 September, because I attended a college society event, and if you see, everything looked fine on the outside, but food and water were highly mismanaged. They were unhygienic, but I didn't think much of it at that time. But that's when I fell sick. I spent more than half of Navratris being unwell. I love doing Navratri puja and I just love my culture, love celebrating it. But when I was sick, I just couldn't do anything. With local treatment, my condition eventually improved. But there was this stubborn cough that wouldn't leave. I mean, I was so sick of eating bland food. I was like, I have had enough of this. Now I'm gonna have some real food. And then I decided on now me, I will have some yummy food. And I had it. And in the result, the cough. Oh my gosh, it became even harder. On the evening of 5th October, I felt sick again. And I had a fever, but I took med and rested for a while. But since I had a test the very next day, so I decided to study so that I can do well on my test. But when I woke up in the morning, there was so much pain in my ribs. I mean, I was just breathing forcefully. It was so intense, but still, I decided that anyway, I'll go to college because I have my test and it matters. But here's a fact that whenever I think that if I won't go, I'll miss this thing or I'll have to face the repercussions. And in the history, that thing never happens. Same goes with the test. I thought if I won't go, I miss my test and I'll get less marks for my internals. So I went away, and my parents and my gut told me not to go. But still, I went because I don't listen to anyone. And yes, I accept that it was one of the biggest mistakes I did. And another brilliant decision that I took was to apply Vicks and Iodex together. I mean, who the hell does that? I thought if one works fast, then two will work faster. So I mixed both of them and applied on my ribs. Oh my gosh. But silly me forgot the part where you're supposed to stay warm afterwards. And it was drizzling outside. Thank God I wore a raincoat and I went to my college. When I reached college, guess what? The test was cancelled. I was like, what the hell is wrong? Why does this happen to me every time? Does this happen to you too? Tell me in the comment section below. When I came home, my condition worsened. I was feeling more pain than before. So I decided to go for local treatment first, and local treatment didn't work very well. There was relief only till the medicines had effect on me. But then it was back to pavilion. As soon as my blood test results came out, I had to be hospitalized. Blood infection was way higher than the normal level, and the moment we reached hospital, a series of cannulas, sleepless nights, staying in a hospital bed in a hospital started. And it was so frustrating, it was exhausting. You know what's the worst? A hospital bed that made the loudest, most annoying noise every time I moved, like it shook hands with devil. I haven't slept for days and I was crying constantly, not because of pain, but because how helpless I was. I hated myself because I was snapping at my family when they were doing everything they could do to make me feel better, to make me recover ASAP. And I have thin veins, so my cannula had to be changed thrice. And one time it took them multiple attempts to change my cannula. I remember they inserted the cannula in my hand, and when the nurse tried to send glucose through injection in my cannula, it would it wouldn't just flow. I mean, I remember that phase. I was lying on the bed and I was thinking, why is this happening to me? The cannula was inserted correctly in the third attempt. I remember lying on the bed and I was crying miserably. I was feeling horrible. I just had no clue what did I do to deserve this. I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't do bad to anyone. I was just lying there and constantly crying and asking God, why is this happening to me? But later it hit me. It wasn't a punishment, it was a lesson that I needed to learn. So I don't ignore my health even for more years. That hospital bed forced me to face something that I had avoided my entire life. I never truly took care of my body. That hospital bed made me realize that health is not something that you fix later, but it needs to go hand in hand with your future. Because when it collapses, everything else collapses. Health is the foundation that holds everything else up: your future, your career, your studies, your dreams, your discipline, anything that you want to do in life. Health has to go hand in hand with it. And I realized it late. Although I'm not eating perfectly right now, but I'm just trying to be a little healthier than earlier. Two very important things that I have stopped doing are glorification of exhaustion and staying hungry for hours. I don't know why. Why I took pride in remaining hungry for hours. I was like, I can remain hungry for hours. Food doesn't matter to me. No, it doesn't matter to me, but it definitely matters to my body and my health. So I have learned my lesson. There is no achievement worth losing your health. So, we say health is wealth for a reason. In the end, I just want to say that nobody reminds of your health except maybe your parents or your body when it finally gives up. Please don't wait for a hospital bed to learn this lesson, because it took me long to learn the importance of health. I hope that you understand the importance by this video only. If this video felt like a quiet reminder you needed, you're welcome to stay. In my next video, I'll share some things that genuinely helped me survive those hospital days, mentally and physically. And if there's something that you would like me to talk about in the next video, you can leave it in the comments below. And if you have made it this far, comment down your favorite section of the video. One thing that I want to say, that if you're watching this video, then I finally had the courage to start my own YouTube channel that I wanted to do for months. And I am happy because this is my first video ever. And I'm happy that I finally shot it, edited it, and posted it on YouTube. I am signing off now, and I'll meet you in the next video. Until then, study, grow, glow.